Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. In the last part, we headed off into the Elpis to consult with Elpis. He led us into the distant past, where the time the ancients roamed around. We met up with Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus, and who led us to Hermes in the land of Elpis. We're trying to learn more about Elpis and Hermes himself. And he has invited us to continue to accompany him. So let's accompany him. Now, you talk to you. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward ambystoma. Have care when you step outside a hub, for there are maybe more unruly creatures about. I noticed. Don't you worry about a thing. I can take care of myself. This is a nice place, though. And I assume I'll be able to travel to all those places too once I get flight. This one here is a new species of Petalota we recently set loose, but it has been doing very well managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it onto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between the living beings and the arcane entities? It is the presence of a soul, yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. As you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it's a hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let's head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Thanks. Sprites. Ah yes, lightning pneuma, just as the report said. Although we call its structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. But in manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees an eternal shift towards a given element. Right now, that element is lightning, which draws the pneuma here to replenish their ether. Appears Median is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the pneuma? How do you feed lightning sprites? By using this lightning converter, you can harness ambient lightning and focus into a ball. A veritable feast is it for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. Okay. Oops. Perfectly done, Cecila. Look. See how their ether, they have the galley to feed. how they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Pneuma, or an ephemeral life form such as the Petalota, all seek to perpetuate their existence to survive. I mean, is Median a living being? Since she has a will. A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Thus, those with exceptional vision such as Hythlodaeus may be able to ascertain your true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry, I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note, and we'll still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we'll head east to the morning dew. I need to speak with some observers there. Interesting. People are talking! Alright, where am I going? We're the wrong way. That's a kaboo. What's going on here? What do you call this now?
見事なものだろう。アンペロスという。
Ampelos.
最近観察を始めたばかりの創造生物だ。少しいいか。経過を聞かせてもらいたい。
Hey, look, there's a flower.
Elpis の花。私と一緒のエンテレケイヤ。
その花はこの施設で作られたんだ。それでエルピスの名を冠している。昔ここに美しい花を作ることを愛している職員がいた。彼女が試行錯誤するうちに偶然生み出したのだという。面白いのは何と言っても周囲の心を映してまとう色を変えるところだ。とはいえここでも地上でも陰りなき純白をまとっていることが大半だが。
へえ、人の心を映す。それってどういう仕組みなんだい？
世界にはエーテルとはまた異なる思いが動かす力というものがある。自分たちがエーテルを自在に操るように、この花はその力を受けたり作用させることができる。とはいえ花自身には明確な意志がない。だから 周囲の感情によって動いた力を受け、それを色や輝きといった現象に変換しているんだ。
アーカー社はラザハン式の錬金術に存在する概念で、目には見えない力の一つよ。思いが動かす力なんて言われてるんだ。
アーカー社、その呼び名には心当たりがないが、話を聞くに同じものを指しているように思う。自分たちはその力を
Dynamis.
デュナミスと呼んでいる。
Hello.
そしてエルピスの花のようにデュナミスを操ることができる存在、思いを自在に現象へと変えられる存在をエンテレケイアと呼ぶ。
私もエンテレケイ
ああ、その子は世界で最初の意志を持つエンテレケイアなんだ。
待て待て、エーテルとは異なる力、デュナミスだと。そんなもの私ですら初めて聞くが。
無理からぬことだ。まずデュナミスは人に見えないし感じ取れもしない。理論上は長らくあるに違いないとされていたが、エルピスの花が偶然創造されるまでは存在を実証することさえできていなかった。次にデュナミスはエーテルと比べてずっと弱い力だ。普通の状態ではエーテルに押し負けかき消されてしまう。だから自分たちのように多量のエーテルを有し、何につけてもエーテルを活用する生物はデュナミスを使う必要がない。まさにあってない存在だ。ごく一部の研究者にしか知られていないのもうなずけるだろう。
なるほどな。しかしだとしたらどうしてお前はエンテレケイアを、メーティオンを生み出した？
アーテリスはエーテルが特別に濃い星だ。それこそ名の由来になるほどに。だが宇宙全体で見れば計算上全ての質量とエネルギーの 68.3% をデュナミスが占めると考えられている。エーテルとは比べ物にならないほど大きいんだ。それを自在に操れるとしたら、緩く流れる水では石を浮かべずとも滝のように勢いをつければ岩をも削っていくように、デュナミスがエーテルに勝る力になるかもしれない。とは言ったものの、実のところ自分はそんな大それた目的を持っているわけじゃない。天を、宇宙を飛ぶものを作りたかった。そのために生涯では補給しにくくなるエーテルではなく、別の力を利用できるようにしてはどうかと考えたんだ。
ああ、だからその子は極端にエーテルが薄かったのか。
ご明察だ。
あなたも薄いと感じる。だからエンテレケイアの仲間と思った。 違う？
Sure, I don't see why it couldn't be. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination. if my offend, it's because I've been sucked to do a proper job. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination.
それは単なる火事場のバカ力じゃないか。
エーテルが薄ければエンテレケアになるというわけじゃない。だがデュナミスに干渉しやすくなるのは確かだろう。それが思いもよらぬ勝利や逆転につながるかもしれない。君の特性として大切にするといい。ああ、待たせたままになっていた。まだいくつか確認したいことがあるから済ませてくる。
Alright, interesting. Very interesting. Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of it, even if we knew. But it irked me to discover that there is an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the Celestial, he would be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. Why did you join the convocation? Oh, you wish to know why Emmett Suck was chosen for the convocation? I should be glad to share the tale. It began when... Not another word. Huh. Unless you've forgotten, we've word to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. My apologies for the way I have inspected the Ampelos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it is released unto the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring so well. The Charbidus. That is what we shall attend to next. If you would follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main isle and head north. Let me guess. I have a feeling it's a behemoth, because Charbidus is an attack that behemoths use. This is gonna be a behemoth, isn't it? But well, I guess it's not exactly tied to behemoths. Okay, let's think it's these things. Never mind, I was wrong. I understand there's a problem with one of the Charbidus. Yes, that's right. As you know, the Charbidus is based on a sea creature. Owing to its adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent generations. This third generation creature, which was born with an etheric balance leaning strongly towards water, its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. For such change to manifest into a few generations, I fear they're too unstable, flawed. Their permission will revert the creatures and recommend to the Bureau that constantly be revised. With its balancing towards water, the Charbidus would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Yet it is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may have simply developed a fear. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it manipulate wind until it finds the wings. What? You need to go to such lengths. You don't know, but of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet, convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running about robeless, shameful. You might understand you make a habit of this. Nothing of the sort. It's just that when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance. We owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Yes, I believe I have a solution. Selk may have trouble to move that Chartibus away from his fellows, somewhere out of sight. Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would bury the deep would need the report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So have a little faith and run along. I trust you don't mind. So what are we doing here? Selk is out of sight. Good, then let's speak of the plan. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have Selk train the Chartibus. Chartibus. Aside from being able to fly it untransformed, he can readily see ether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he's indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I am loath to trouble him with it. Don't be, as I mentioned, it'll also be for his own sake. With that said, let's begin at once. Cecil, I want you to go to Selk. Tell him that you have a favor to ask. You'll be disinclined to cooperate at first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go now, and good luck. Oh, good. Tell well this is gonna work. Oh damn guy, how far did you go? Hey guy, I have a favor to ask. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. I don't know what Hathadeus is up to, but I will not be made to know. I refuse. Hathadeus is to be believed relentless but insistent may serve to wear down the ever-weary Selk. Alright. Please, Selk. Oh, shit. I fucked that up. No!
いや、だから私に言われてもだな。
君ならばそのカリブディスが飛ぶのを助けてくれる。必ずそうしてくれるはずだと聞いた。偉大なるエメトセルクよ、どうか頼む。その子に飛び方を教えてやってくれ。
じゃないとヘルメス、今からここで大胆に変身する。
おやおや、こうなったら手を貸してあげた方が早いと思うな。
何がおやおやだ。仕組んだのはお前だろ。
そんな人聞きの悪い。私はただそういう素晴らしい選択肢もあるって提示をしたまでさ。
お願い、エメトセルク。
私は手伝いのために来たんじゃない。それだけはよくよく覚えておけよ。
Oh, check that out.
おい、地上からカリブディスを飛ばすのはお前がやれ。私が力を貸すのは空中での補助だけだ。
それじゃあ私たちはこの辺りから見物していようか。
I could fly too if I had ether currents.
さっきの質問だけど、ほら、エメとセル君がなぜ14人委員会に入ったのかって話。実は最初に14人委員会への誘いを受けたのは彼じゃなく私だったんだ。エーテルを見る目を買われてね。でも私は断った。確かに見ることにかけては人並み以上だけれど、あくまでも見るだけだ。エーテルを操作する方はどちらかというと下手な部類なのさ。実際転身もできないしね。見て知ることができても結果に対応する術がなくちゃ仕方ないだろ。その点エメとセルクは完璧だ。エーテルが見えるだけじゃなく、それを自在に引き寄せて強大な魔法を使うことができる。あれほど偉大な魔導士を私は他に知らないよ。だから私は彼を推したんだけど、彼を推薦する声は他にもたくさん届いていたんだ。それも世界中からね。なんでも以前彼に手を貸してもらった人たちが、彼の実力は確かなものだって声を上げたらしい。当人は驚いたんじゃないかな。彼としては人助けをしてたつもりなんてこれっぽっちもなかったようだからね。私とエメとセルクにはもう一人仲のいい友人がいるんだ。それがまあなんというか面白い人でね。やらなくてもいいことにいちいち首を突っ込んであわや大惨事みたいなことが常で、エメとセルクは呆れてばかりだけど、まあ心配もしているわけさ。だから呼ばれればついていくし、必要だと判断すれば助っ人に駆けつける。結果として周りからはエメとセルク自身が人助けをしてるように思われたってわけだ。本当にとびきり愉快な友人たちさ。彼らの望みが叶うようにすること、それが私にできる最良の星への貢献だ。エメとセルクは14人委員会の座は名数に等しいと言うけれど、だったら私の名数は 友人たちのそれに等しいのだろうと思うよ。いけないね。つい語っちゃった。どうにも君には親近感が湧いてしまうものだから。やっぱりその色、君の中にある色のせいかな。これほど似ているのに違うものだなんて、そんなことある？
すごい！カリュバです。上
手。うん、あれならもう大丈夫。飛ぶ練習は終わりで良さそうだ。近くまで行ってエメトセルクに手を振ってあげなよ。終了の合図代わりにさ。
Interesting. Kind of makes you respect Emmett Silk more, honestly. Emmett Silk was a great antagonist for Shadowbringers. Kind of puts into perspective of things. Emerging from his reverberate, Emmett Silk notices you and begins to ascend with the Chartibus. Cardamom. Whatever you want to call it. Reverie. I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, that Chartibus has learned to fly. If only it was that easy for me. And Cecil and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you'll need to repeat the lesson. That was truly impressive. I witnessed it all from afar. The Chartibus flies. Indeed, with this we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped it to achieve this, the Chartibus is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them, if that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simple to have the concept adjusted? That way we could guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen would have never born in the first place. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief. As you wish. Hermes. I'm fine, don't worry. Well, that concludes all my present tasks. Let's return to a Nog for now. Okay. Easy if I just teleport there. Oh, my controller's dying. Great. Where the hell would this be in the teleport point? Roll and centered? So many teleport destinations. What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help, do you? Save your breath. He didn't force me to do anything. I really chose the most expeditious way to have done with impediment to our business. Sure. I'll go with that. Alright. Tell me, Cecil, in the course of watching me, have you learned all of value? Dinos seem promising. Dynamis, you say? Curious that such an obscure phenomenon should be of interest to you. Chief Hermes, what a good fortune to find you here. Something the matter? The icon. Shit. No sooner did we release one for observation than it stood upon the nearby occupants, slaughtering them. Was the creature hungry, or somehow provoked? I just fed them myself. The occupants for keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the icon that has to blame. Their innate viciousness. Temperament aside, is an outstanding creature, perfect in form and function. Though it may not be suited for release, I have no doubt that the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point postponing the inevitable. Doros will revert them all once the paperwork is in order. Where is the scene of the incident? Just off the path of the 12 Wonders. As you make your way around, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doros is still there, however. Hermes, wait! If this is a part of his work, I should observe. We follow. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Well, let me just map out the rest of the space because it seems I can't go anywhere anyway because I need permissions to go to the other platforms, it seems. So while I'm over here, let me just map this out. Perfection! Yggdrans. Interesting. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. An icon was indeed responsible. But the creature is nowhere to be seen. Doros must have taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. I meant Silk and I will go search the area for good measure, just to make sure the icon did not escape. My thanks. That's me, the 12's Wonder, when you have finished. I'll go on ahead. Please follow Cecila. Come, it's down this path over the bridge. You see another ether I can attune to. Got griffins now. Griffs. They're griffs, not griffins. Close enough. There it is, the 12 Wonders. Hermes is looking for Doros. Let's look for Doros too. He's a man with long blonde hair, I think. I'll know him when I see him. Oh, goddamn, another one of these, huh? We got Pegasus. Long blonde dark hair. Let me do this first. You got long blonde. It's in a ponytail. Doros, that's Doros. Well, now, if it isn't Marianne, what brings you here? I thought I heard familiar voices. I didn't realize you had decided to help me search for Doros. Thank you. You're in charge of the icons, I believe. Where are they now? Out in the field in restraints. Frenzied as they were, I couldn't, well, return them what? How do I say this word? Katisis? Once I submit a report, I'll see them reverted without delay. It's as he says, the beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14! What brings you here? Nothing you need to concern yourself with, as you were. We're in charge. We heard the news that an icon slaughtered occupants. As the observer in charge, you are of the opinion that you're not fit to be released. I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes it for a highly problematic combination. It matters not where they are released, or Lycon, or that's how you say it. Lycons. I thought it was Lycons. I couldn't tell if that was an I or if it was an L. Lycans. Lycanus? Lycans? I don't know how. I don't go with Lycans. Lycans would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimens observed are an outlier? Highly unlikely. We created a good many of them. All exhibited the same tendencies. Even when we used Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Kairos? A memory reconfiguration system. The chief himself created it. It allows us to erase or alter memories so that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive and potentially dangerous. Depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions, Pashtarat may wish to have words with you. Pashtaro, rest assured that I've kept all values within prescribed limits, and to prevent misuse, its applications are limited to those authorized by the chief observer. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it is still preferable to execution. Come now, Chief, let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of ether is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture. Making rational choices is for the sake of a more prosperous star. If a creation cannot be properly studied even with the aid of Kairos, we remake it. If a creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. It is all for the greater good, none question the necessity of such routine processes. I understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear, undeniable threat onto the world. Yet, insignificant though their individual lives may be next to all creation, is all the Lycans have. Before we seal their fates, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, I may provide you with the full report. We may take it from there. Would it be possible for us to attend the discussion, that Hermes may better carry out his duties? By all means. Probably show into the meeting room. To man, other beings are just things, to be used and controlled, like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time... Median, are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes, it's you. I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Cecila. Though I am to impose, may I leave Median in your care again? Sure. And I'm in your debt, if you'll excuse me. Can you help me with something, Cecila? The meal will make Hermes sad. I want to cheer him up with the flower. Hermes likes flowers the most of all the creations in Elpis. Most creations are expected to be interesting, or beautiful, or strong, better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotions, what we feel and want to convey. Hermes likes that. I can't make flowers, so I'll search for one. I want you to search with me. Let's start here at the 12 Wonders. Oh god. Alright, how about this? These are in bloom. These make perfect flowers. The vibrant purple flowers bigger than your hands adorn the tree. Ooh, so big and bright, I love them! But they might be too bright. You have to think of the recipient. That's what Hermes said. Okay. What about this tree here? The tall sun tree rises before you. You crane your neck to look for flowers. No flowers. If there are apples, we could have covered them in syrup. Let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't wander far. Okay. Got a nice bit of flowers here. This is perfect. An array of beautiful flowers grow in the bed that makes their colors forming a pattern. These will be better for Hermes, but they're hedged in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous. Any other place we should be fine though. Let's keep looking. God damn. Hey, look at this. Set on a tall, thin stalk, the oddly shaped flower is mesmerizing in its undulations. Oh, a conian! A flower that can move. When Hermes wasn't looking, it shot seeds at him. Not a good gift, maybe. But you're good, Cecilla, at spotting flowers. We'll find something soon. Alright. God damn, there's so many flowers around here. Okay. You spotted nothing of promise nearby. At best, common-looking grasses and some tiny few flowers. Nothing around here. Ah! Over there says something big. Huge! Right next to a fucking... What is this? Oh. That's just you. I was about to say. A terrible stench reminiscent of sodden old boots pervades the air. Doubt the culprit is the marble-like creature before you. It's an oddness. The thing around its mouth look like petals, but the flowers are the orbs on its head. When Hermes inspected it, swallowed him up. He didn't leave his room for days. What do you think, Cessa? Would you like it? No, he would not. It's probably not good sort of memory. So, not this one either. Finding a good flower. It's harder than I thought. I'm sorry, Cessa, but could we search a little more? Maybe as far as the fields over there. I'll pick something after that, I promise. Okay. What? Since we're going out here, let me map this out. There we go. Done. Not you. Get out of my way. For a griff, so it aggroes me. Lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Oh, there's nothing. That shiny thing over there. What could it be? Oh, it's Elpis. Oh, Elpis flowers, they're here too. Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me, they're entelecchies. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. That's only for Hermes, though. For others, they're always white and bright. Truly, the flower was dark in your home. Then, do you have it too? A dark emotion? I mean, I dare say I have a few. I mean, it's true, we've known pain, sorrow, we've known fear and frustration, and we've been plagued by doubt and anxiety, so we've known all of these. I dare say I have a few. You don't have to say it. I can feel it's something you want to hide. But won't you lend it to me? The darkness inside you. I want you to make the flower dark in front of Hermes. He has been in a dark place since he created me. You need to know that he isn't there. He isn't there alone. The others are sad. That others are sad too. Surely you'll do it. Thank you, Cecil. Thank you. It means more to me than you could say. Than I can say. I can't wait to see Hermes reacts. Let's go back and fetch him. Okay. I'm gonna ruin your flowers. It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they finished. God damn it, it's a long talk.
Hermes!
二人とも待っていてくれたのか。
話し合い終わった？
ああ、結論は出した。メーティオンを見ていてくれてありがとう。エメトセレクとヒトロダイエスには中にある客室でそのまま休んでもらうことになった。君にも部屋を用意させてもらう。案内しよう。
待って、案内私たちが先。
エルピスの花？
お願い。
Ooh.
暗い気持ち、寂しい色、ヘルメスだけじゃない。だからダメ、違う。
そうか。君はメーティオンの頼みを聞いてくれたのか。
Oh, we see his face.
少し話をさせてもらえないだろうか。自分は人に定められた生き方を 星のために生きるということを悪いとは思っていない。だがここで働いているとどうしようもない違和感に襲われることがある。ファダニエルの座についての話を受けたとき、ヒュトロダイウスが言っていたことを覚えているか？死とはやり遂げた者が選ぶ選択であり、最後の瞬間はいつも美しいものだと。だがそれはあくまで人の話だ。作られた生物が星の益にならないと判断された場合、彼らは問答無用で消される。死を与えられる。生まれたばかりで何も成し遂げていなかったとしてもだ。処分の際は苦しませないようにしているが、死を与えられることを察した生物たちは怯え憤る。その終わりは美しいものなんかじゃない。だがそんな事実を誰も気にしていないんだ。星を良くするという目的は当然すぎるほどに当然で、誰しも疑うことなくそれを信じ行っている。自分の前には死にゆく生物たちの瞳には悲しみも絶望も理不尽への怒りも確かにあるのに、この世界はそ知らぬ顔で幸せそうに笑い続けるんだ。エルピスの花はいつだって無垢な白と明るい喜びの色に輝いている。そのことへの違和感が、何か暗いものが日に日に胸の内で膨れ上がっているんだ。周りにおかしいと叫んでやりたくなる一方で、おかしいのはこんなことを思う自分じゃないかと恐ろしくなってくる。だがこの世界で悲しみを知るのは、エルピスの花をこんな色に染めるのは自分だけじゃなかった。花の傍らで何を思ったのかは聞かない。もしかしたらメーティオンにせがまれて仕方なくやってくれたことかもしれない。それでもありがとう。こうして確かに悲しみがあり、怒りがあり、苦しみがある。その事実を知っていてくれることがこんなにも優しい。
Okay. I'll tell you all about suffering. Let's have no more brooding then.
そうだな。自分も君のように強くなりたいものだ。君は天に輝く星の正体を知っているか？ここからじゃちっともそうは見えないが、あの一つ一つがアーテリスと同じ、あるいはさらに大きな大地でできている。これだけの数だ。自分たちは星のために生きているが、別の価値観を持つ生命もいるだろう。自分は彼らに問いかけたい。彼らがなぜ生きるのかを、命の意味を。だからデュナミスで天を飛ぶ鳥、メーティオンを作ったんだ。実のところメーティオンというのは ここにいる一人だけじゃない。彼女には大勢の姉妹たちがいて、すでに宇宙へ飛び立っている。意志を持つ生命を探して星から星へと飛んでいるんだ。宇宙の探索は予想外の出来事の連続で、思ったような成果が上げられていない。だがそろそろ次こそは何かしらの結果が報告されそうなんだ。もし君がここに滞在している間に報告が届いたなら、この夜のお礼にきっと共有させてくれ。さて、これ以上夜が深くなる前に帰るとしよう。明日揃って寝ぼけた顔をしていてはエメとセルクたちに申し訳が立たない。メーティオン、そろそろ戻ろう。
Ooh. Okay. Do one more. An all too brief interlude, perhaps, but it's time I attend to my next task. As Emma had stuck and after this, our way we reached a verdict regarding the fate of the lichens. 7 were created for observation, and all 7 must be unmade. Doros has followed the correct protocols, and as chief observer, I can find no fault in his judgment. The lichens would disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perish. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau Architect to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazardous life form. Deus has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet, whatever the Bureau decides, the existing lichens must serve their purpose. Doris has already isolated the creatures and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join him forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. Of course, let us be off then. We return to the main aisle. The judge, jury, and execution. Grips. Go away, Grips. I didn't call for you. Oh, they're Fenrir's. There's 4, but where's the other 3? Doro, so you're hurt? What happened here? They caught me off guard. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so than usual, and broke free. I was able to stop 4. The other 3 escaped. I see them. 2 are taken to the air above the 12 wonders. The last is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Sis will handle that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. This is how it must end, and so be it. I'll render resistance to Emmet Suck, unneeded though it is. Maddie, you're to stay here with Doros. But Hermes! The lichens must be reverted. I'll spare you their pain and mine. This is my burden, not yours. If you're intent on helping, then please follow my lead. Okay. I see you, Finra. I appreciate your help and lament that is necessary. There it is, a quarry. In striking distance at present, but if it feels threatened, it may well flee beyond our reach. Here's my plan. You approach slowly in full view and draw the Lycan's attention. Now I warn you, its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. Once it spots you, it'll unleash orbs of flame. Fear not, by my measure you're more than equal to the task. Withstand the onslaught for a few brief moments, and that will give me time to catch it unawares. Ready? Then let's begin. Good, there's more of them. They don't go down easy, that's for sure. What now? What are you gonna do?
Imada. Ah. すまない。すまない。本当に。どうか君の魂が安らかであらんことを。魂の夜辺の海が深き冥界が穏やかであらんことを。君たちのイデアは必ず残す。それがいつかまた形を得るだろう。星を良くしなくたっていいんだ。君の生きたいという願いが。その時こそどうか。恨んだまま許す必要はない。その証に苦しみはここへ置いていくといい。次に生まれる時にはきっと思うがまま大地と空を駆け回ってくれ。
ヘルメス、14人委員会に入れ。 この場所はお前には向いていない。
自分がここを離れたって誰かが選別を続ければ同じことだ。教えてくれ。星を良くするという名分は今消えた吐息よりも重いのか。やり遂げた者が死ぬというなら、いつか星が最善に至った時にどうする。よくやったと満足して死に絶えるのか。わからないんだ。ファダニエルの座を継げば今その座にいる彼が星に帰るのを肯定することになる。それが正しいことなのかわからない。こんなことで悩んでしまう自分が人の代表として立っていいのかわからないって。
ヘルメス、怒らないで。責めるはダメ。とても苦しい。
すまない。まだ選べる余地が残っているなら少し頭を冷やして考えさせてほしい。ヒトロダイウス、すまないが案内は君に任せた。
了解。好きにさせてもらうから心配ないよ。
君もここに来た目的が果たせることを願ってる。
私たちはひとまず12節の園に戻ろうか。この後どうするかそこで相談しよう。
そうだな。
All right. It's hard to think that he becomes Fan Daniel that we know now. It's like a totally different personality. The other Lycans have been taken care of. The incident resolved and life in Elpis continues as normal, or ends as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well how well deserved the rest, there is a pang of sadness when a colleague leaves us. Yet never has a departure caused me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. What must it be like to experience such torment? I don't know. Can't tell you that. Maybe someday in the future you'll experience it. But this is a good place to stop for this part. So when we come back, we will I have no idea what we're gonna have next. So we'll talk to we'll talk to Hythlodaeus and see where we go from here. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next part. Later.